Rings of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Modes of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts, and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed.
And good evening. Sorry for a little longer intro. I was working on a couple of technical things. You know, podcasting.
Yeah.
Especially when it starts turning colder. It's just like it doesn't want to work sometimes. We have one channel that's being a pain. But other than that, we're good. I'm Dave. This is
Dean,
Bubba, Chaser.
Yeah.
Bubba Train.
Yeah.
No, that's Dean. And we got special guest Scott Smith in the house. Want to thank him for driving down and coming into Cornbread Nation Studios. And for all those that are watching that may be friends, fans, followers, cohorts, whatever of him, we appreciate you joining as well. Give us a like, follow, share, and we go live each week with a racing and sports combo. That'll either be, it's usually on Mondays or Wednesdays since we've been off for the holiday. we've been doing Mondays.
That's right.
But when you go back to work, we kind of bounce that.
Right.
One week it'll be Monday, another week it'll be Wednesday.
Right.
We try to kick off about 5:45. We run those back to back. Sometimes a little break in the middle, sometimes together. But we're going to talk a lot we've got some stuff to go through, so we got a lot of material. We want our guests to be able to have a lot to say,
right,
and the time to do it. So without further ado, let's get with it and talk about a few things and get some news and notes and out of the way. Don't forget, we're sponsored by many things, but we have an affiliate with the Hodgetwins, and make sure you go there and get you some patriotic gear. Those guys, they just say it like they see it, and they don't care if you like it or not, but they do stand tall for America, and I like that. So the Hodgetwins, use that QR code, and when you help them, you help us, and you also help yourself with some great gear. Then we have some new logos. I told you we're redoing the store. We're going to put those back up. You're going to see these on the next couple of slides, some of the new logos that we have for racing and sports and just the podcast. And then behind us, you'll also see a new banner behind us here live in studio. So you'll be seeing that as logos in the store as well. We run that store at Threadless. We'll get that back up here probably, hopefully by the end of the week. It's up, but we're pulling things down, renaming, putting new logos up. And then there is ones that we've always had up. And then we just added some more. There's some more of those and give you some different options. We'll have some slogans that'll be coming up as well as all the Wolf Nation material. If you're not familiar with Wolf Nation, that's our outdoor adventure. It's the new one on board. Biscuit Boy Paul LeBron, co-host for that. We'll be doing a lot of stuff with outdoor adventures. Could be Appalachian Trail, could be water skiing. Not me. I'm not going to do it, but Paul. I might get Dean out there on the skis. Or
I'll do it. I'll try
rock climbing. You ever rock climb? You ever do something like that?
I'll try water ski.
That. All right. It's not going to be long. It's going to be, listen, we're fixing to go into a new year, 2026. The Clash and the duels and Daytona 500.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
That's just one of my favorite things of the year is to get into Daytona. Sad news. And, they're reporting a couple things, and I don't have clarification. A lot of people are saying it. Denny Hamlin's parents' house caught on fire.
Yeah.
They're saying one deceased, one injured. I'm going to leave it at that. You may have seen more on there. What I would say is pray for him.
Yes.
It's just been a tough last 3 weeks or so for NASCAR.
Yeah, it has.
And just pray for him and his family. And that's so sad that happened. And so that's what we'll say right now is just pray for the Hamlin family and everybody associated. And unfortunately, the passing of someone in that home. Dean, you sent me some old pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
I like that. I think I added one, but I do like, it brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, it
number
does.
3, and we got number 3 in the house tonight.
Yeah.
If you look on that behind me, we see the number 3 as well. So some pictures that Dean sent me, and then some. Hey, there's that ice bowl.
Yeah.
Scott Smith was talking about, and January 1st through the 3rd. And, I like the purses. They've been getting that money up a little bit.
Yeah.
$4,000 to win open practice. So the, ice bowl. I like that. Ice bowl, Talladega. And it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
I imagine if we'll have to ask our guest here in a minute.
That's right.
About that, the difference between the temperatures and stuff for him. But we want to support these tracks. We know some tracks have shut down. Some may have opened.
Right.
And we want to support those, Dean. And people go support your local dirt track.
That's right.
I mean, hey, you'll have a lot of fun. But what's our recommendation? Don't worry about doing your hair. Don't have the new do.
Nope.
Because you're not going to need that.
Or new clothes. You don't wear new clothes.
New clothes. Don't wear new clothes because they're going to sling some dirt.
Yeah.
And it's loud, and that's the way we like it. So you're going to get some dirt in your mouth.
And it's grassroots too.
Yeah, absolutely. Then Dean sent me these people, the different car manufacturers or the owners of them that started them. And I thought it was an interesting list. There's a couple of them I didn't know, Dean.
Yeah, he is.
Dodge and Buick.
Chevrolet.
And then I knew some of them. I knew Ford, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But interesting. So Chrysler, Walter Chrysler. But yeah, some of the early visionaries, money men who got it going and really put on the map how to mass produce cars. That's what America put America on the map. Really, is one of the things is knowing how to do that. Then another one Friday and Saturday, January 16th and 17th, $12,000 to win on this particular track. Hey, that's starting to get up there now. That's some pretty good money. So we wanted to highlight these. They're all over. We got dirt tracks all over. But yeah, you got the Ice Bowl, and you've got some other ones that be coming along. This crate racing. But yeah, let's make sure we support that. This is in Florida, and make sure that wherever you're at, because we have people that watch us from all over,
Right.
go support these. I think it's cool that they're doing racing in January. That's
Yeah.
cool. I like that. And then Mountain Speedway, and we got Brendan Queen here in the little car there. I like that.
I got that one.
Yeah, you got that one?
Yeah.
All right, that's in the vault.
Yeah, that's in the vault.
Then we've got some dates here for this speedway, and we're going to continue to put those up. Got the World of Outlaws Tennessee tip-off on March 14th. I like that. The World of Outlaws. Very cool. Then we're going to look at, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, the booking mugshot for Junior Johnson.
Yeah.
There it is, folks, for Moonshine. And he got a pardon later on.
Yeah, from Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, from Ronald Reagan. He did. But there it is. Look how young he was. I think he'd run over you, though, if you tried to stop him as carrying that
I
shot.
bet he would.
Them boys didn't play. And Wendell
No.
Scott, legend. I can remember him racing, I'm kind of old.
I know you are
So
old.
are you, Dean.
I know you're old.
And Marine, he's probably got us both. So he remembers all these folks that we talk about. Wendell Scott. How about that? Remembering a pioneer who changed racing history. Then I like that you sent me the Bubba cars. I think you're going to put the Bubba cars in the vault. That's what I think you're going to do. And we saw a couple of some of the others, again, showing some of the paint schemes.
The
and
top
stuff.
one is Dale McDowell.
Yeah, Bill McDowell, and then we have Logan Zarin, and talking about them competing in the World of Outlaws for 2026 for the Rookie of the Year. Then said that he will had previously announced plans with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. So he's going to compete with the World of Outlaws now. So changes, movement. That's what's going on.
Right.
Everybody's fighting the dollar and trying to get dollars to raise. We're going to have some drivers on that are looking for sponsorship. That's probably everybody, really.
Yeah.
I mean, who would turn down sponsorship?
I wouldn't.
And then the Portsmouth Speedway, I saw this is up for sale. This is just over in Ohio, just across the Kentucky line, and they've been racing there for quite a while, but they're selling out. So if it's not bought as a track, it'll be made into something else.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad. We got to somebody needs to pick that up, and we're seeing stuff like that. And then the Mountain View Raceway post, so we see some of these. It's again, it's a lot of changes going on.
Come on, folks.
We've seen some tracks opened up. We've seen some tracks
Right.
shut down. Of course, down here, Boyd's, Cleveland Speedway.
Yeah.
Not there anymore.
No.
So let's support the local dirt track. I think Dean, we just got to do it. We just got to make sure you've got to put fannies in the seats and
That's right.
and buy some
Right.
buy stuff. Spend a little bit of money. I know
Right.
it's tough, but hey, these folks are living their passion,
Right.
something they
Right.
really enjoy to do, and have fun with it. So absolutely. All right. Well, let's get Dean's notes in, and then we're going to go to our guests. So Dean's notes are brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Patriot Mobile, make the switch today using promo code Cornbread. Absolutely. And then we're going to watch, we got 3 little old videos we're going to watch. They're real short. And then we're going to talk dirt tracking after this. All right, Dean, what you got?
Okay, Lake Soka had a racetrack.
I heard that, but I don't remember it.
Carl Dixon, founder of Lake Winnie, raced stock cars there in early days. A dirt track was a major NASCAR Cup venue. It was a vital regional hub with early stars like Firebart Roberts, Toddy Lund, even hometown heroes Bill Elliott cut their teeth in modified and sportsman series before becoming NASCAR stars. Lake Winnie adjoining dirt track was a significant regional spot for stock cars racing in the 1940s and 50s. As you said a while ago, fire Sunday night, 6 p.m. Firefighters were called to the home of Denny Hamlin's parents. Home fully engulfed and destroyed. 2 people were transported to the hospital, possible smoke inhalation. 1 with life-threatening injuries. 1 dead from injuries.
That's horrible, and that could happen to any of us. And let's pray for them.
But that's not confirmed yet. That's just
we don't know any details, and I'm not going to speculate.
No,
we'll wait on announcements, but just pray for the family. That's what we can say.
Right. Keelan Harvick, son of Kevin Harvick, signs a full-time deal with Rackley War for 2026 season to number 62.
Yeah, he's a riser. I mean that's a young man he knows where he wants to go. He just has that look.
He does.
Who's going to race and do well.
And he favors his dad too.
He does. He really does.
Okay. This is from December 16th. RB sponsoring Junior Motorsports in 8 races in 2026. O'Reilly season and Dirty Boy Media for multi-year partnership. Primary sponsor. Carson Cropple, Sammy Smith, Justin Allgaier, as well, serving as a season-long associate on board Allgaier's number 7 Chevrolet. Arby's will become a personal service agreement with JR Motorsports, National Hall of Fame, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Arby's primary sponsor for JRM will be in 2026.
Awesome.
I got lots of notes here, but we might have to hold off for these notes too.
Yeah, well, we want to show the vault though. Let's
right.
Well,
okay.
let's get the videos, then we'll do
Right,
the vault.
right.
And Cook, thank you for stopping by on Facebook and all those will be coming in there.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Let's get these
Dane's vault.
Well, and we're gonna go to Dean's vault in just a minute. Let me get these videos in that you sent me,
Right.
and then we'll pull that. They're very short. They're not very long at all.
No, they ain't.
And we'll be right.
Parker Martin goes back to the lead. He's going to come out of the Joyner won it, but got a tire down. Oh, my goodness. They are wrecking all over the place.
That is not going to go over well.
Joseph Joyner is going to win the National 100. Stop.
Well, I like that energy. I like when an announcer's into it like that.
I do too.
Damage to the 18. I'm not sure this is even repairable, and where they're at currently with multiple wins on the season, I'm just not sure, the value. Oh,
He's got the window net down, pushing the pace car.
I don't believe I would do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. It's definitely going to draw the attention of NASCAR there. That goes to frustration. Let's take a look. Know how this started, why this started, but look at that lack of grip.
Yeah,
Everybody in the corner, way up the track. 4 cars back here with contact.
I would say hitting a pace car is bumping an umpire in other sports. I don't think you want to do that.
No, I won't.
They must also build in durability and safety for the driver. Special equipment in every car is designed for this. Steering wheels are padded for safety and a better grip. The roll bar near the driver's head is padded too. There's only one seat, contour fitted to each driver and equipped with a heavy-duty seat belt. Airplane-type shoulder harnesses are used by most drivers. Everything else that might burn has been ripped out, and there's a portable fire extinguisher in every car. The only upholstery is an asbestos floor mat. In the right front corner of the floorboard, there's a small trap door. At high speeds, the driver opens it to check tire wear. Headlights are removed, and so are side windows. Even the chrome strips are replaced by metallic tapes. They use oversized tires on reinforced rims. The rubber compound and tread are specially designed to withstand racing stress and provide safety. Exhausts, straight out the side, have no mufflers. There's a 4-speed transmission. The only thing the mechanics haven't improved is the key, and they're working on that.
They were actually using a key back then.
Yeah.
I like the the trap door to check
I do
your
too.
tire wear at high speeds. It says, can you imagine going down the road and doing that today? Would that be distracted driving? I don't know about that, but it just shows, early days, they were
That's right.
taking regular cars and
That's right.
watching, doing things with them. I like they said, they've ripped everything out.
Yeah.
That would burn except one thing, So thanks for sending those, Dean. It's fun to look back at these early days of racing and things that were going on with that. Well, let's bring in our guest. That's what we're here for tonight.
Yeah, that's
we're
right.
going to talk dirt tracking.
That's right.
We've got Scott Smith, and he's number 3 as well. And we're going to talk all things dirt tracking. And Scott, tell us a little bit about yourself and whatever you want to share, brother.
Well, thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. I was working on my car in the garage when I guess it was you that messaged me.
Yes.
And I was like, is this for real? Who is this guy? I don't know him. Is this legit? And then, of course, we got messages. And I was like, hey, that's really cool. It's an honor when somebody asks you to come be a part of their show.
Yeah.
I thought, well, yeah. Hey, y'all are close. Why not come down? Anyways, my name's Scott Smith. I call myself the 3-Dub. I can tell you why in a little bit. But I race dirt track locally. I'm going into my 6th season. I'm 48 years old. Okay, I started late in the game.
Yeah,
It's not ideal to start it and 42.
Right.
Okay, but that's just the way it happened. But I've got a beautiful wife. I've got 3 wonderful kids. We've got a kid that's 30. I think he's 31 or 32.
Oh God.
And my wife had him when we met when we were young, and we dated 6 years. When we got married, he come in, and I've raised him since he was 9 years old. And then now I have an 11-year-old son and a 9-year-old daughter. So we've got our hands full.
Awesome. And Scott was telling us your church. Mention your church.
I go to Flat Top Independent Church. I have my whole life. It's on a mountain above Saudi Daisy. And I'm the music leader there.
I love it.
I play guitar and sing, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but God called me there. And that's what I do. I get up and try to do for him. Not that I've got it all together, because I don't. I make a lot of mistakes, but I try to be one thing, and that's be real and give him the glory and the praise.
There you go.
And I'm always like, Lord, if you'll use me, here I am.
There you go.
Amen. What got your interest in the dirt track? What started that?
Okay. All right. So my dad, Terry Smith, he took me when I was a child. We would go to Cleveland, and I'd go with his dad, my grandpa, and my cousin Jamie, and we started going watching Cleveland. So that was, even as a kid, I love cars. I love racing. My dad was a street rodder. He bought and sold and traded street rods. Mm-hmm. Okay. And he started a business. I remember one day I was playing cars or something. He called me over. He said, "Come here, son." Called me to the couch and he showed me a catalog. And guess what it was? It was Fender and running boards, fiberglass reproductive parts for like the 30s and 40s,
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'm going to start a business." And I'm like, "Okay, Dad, sure,
right.
Whatever." I didn't know exactly what that even was. And so he started a fiberglass reproduction business. He started small in our home garage, and that thing just grew and grew. And we would travel to national shows and set up as a vendor. And as a kid, I would just help carry the stuff for the customers. But what I'm saying is, loving cars was bred into me. I love cars, hot rods and stuff. And I love racing. I love competing.
Mm-hmm.
So he would take me to Cleveland. And so, and then at my church now, there's a family that everybody knows in this area called the Hughes family, and they're farmers. And they win a lot. They win a lot of races. They're well known. Wow. Well, it's the dad, and it's 3 brothers, and they all race. Guess what? We all race against each other now.
Oh,
and I have to my own buddies. And then get up there and tell the church every Sunday how they whoop me. I tell them they're cheating. After go to church.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. They're so good. And I swear, I'm thinking about changing my name to Third Place Racing. I run third or fourth for them every time. But they're the best in the area. You can ask anybody. But to be honest with you, they're like family.
Yeah.
They're like my brothers. I mean, we love each other. They help. Y'all, I could call them and like, come get a motor. That's how they are. They'll give you anything because I consider them my teammates, but we're brothers in Christ.
Right,
And the dad, let me tell you, when he first started, he started at 40-something years old.
Oh, wow.
And he goes, they were racing at a track over in Sparta, huge track, big fast track. And it's not even there anymore. And he said, you want to come hunt lap my car? I was like, yeah. So I drove over there to hot lap his car. And all that is just a couple practice laps. You know, nothing, it don't mean anything. They're not even. So he said, hey, he told me how to drive it, and I was scared to death. Never been in one. He said, do me a favor. Don't wreck my car. It's the only one I got. So I remember him saying that, and I thought, man, and Donnie's a big old guy. And I was like, I better not wreck his car. So I go out there, I get strapped in, the harness, and I'm going out there. And buddy, I'm gonna tell you, we got a lot of experts in the stands.
Oh yeah.
They don't know nothing. When you get in the car, it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
I bet it is.
So I strap in this thing and I'm getting in there and I'm making some laps. I'm building my confidence and I'm going, and I do several laps and I pull off the track and they all come running up to me, the boys and the dad. And I had thought that I had broke the sound barrier. I thought, man, I'm a natural. I've just showed them what this thing can do. And they come up to me and they said, what's wrong with the car? I said, what are you talking about? I was laying it down. They're like, dude, you got lapped like 15 times. Is there something wrong with the car? And I'm like, man, shut up. I was getting it. They're like, no, you weren't. Is the car broke? I'm like, I don't want to hear it. That was my first time in a car. I thought I broke the sound barrier. Apparently not. It's a lot different when you're in the car to this day. Everybody in the stands, hey, all you got to do, this is what I do, and I turn left, and that's all. No. There's so many factors.
Yeah.
So, all right, that was my first time. But I was not going to wreck his car. All right, so here we go into the future. Another friend of ours, I was always I'm older now, got a good job. I'm established, and I always kind of wanted to do it. And the boys had raced through the years, and they're winning all the time in different classes. And I was like, man, they'd always say, man, you ought to get one. You should get one. And I was always on the fence.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought, you can't do it. It's too much money. You can't do it. Don't. It's not for you. And this guy at church, a younger guy, he got to go on with one of the brothers, the one that helps me, Lamar. And they come in Sunday. And they go, guess what? I'm like, what? They go, Chris got him a car. He's racing. I went, just like that? He pulled the trigger and bought a car? Yeah, he's already racing. I'm like,
Oh God.
dude, I'm not a jealous person, but that got to me. I was like, he's already racing? He's like, yeah, man, he's going at it. I'm like, find me a car. Find me a car. So we found this old Camaro from the Wright family. They were called the Wrights. And they were up in, I don't know, is it McDonald, Tennessee? I could be wrong. I think that's where we went and got it. So I went and bought this old Camaro leaf spring car. And the Wright family, the W was for Wright. Their last name, I think the grandpa, the dad, and the son had all raced. So I bought it, and they had their wrap on it. It was called 8W. And so I bought that Camaro, and thus there began my racing career. My first time, I found it today on my phone. I went out for cabin fever at Boyd's racetrack. That used to be the winter race.
Yeah.
And we hate it. Like we said, Boyd's is gone. and that really stinks. It was a great track. Everybody loved it. I hate that. But anyways, that was my first time racing. I remember I went out onto a class that had big tires. I had the small 8-inch tires, and the bigger the tire, the better, because you got more traction. And I ran that race, and I didn't finish last. I may have finished second to last. I was out. I didn't have the motor, and I didn't have the tire to hang with them guys. It wasn't really my class, but I was just doing it just to run it. And so it went well. I didn't wreck, so I finished it. We got a bunch of pictures and video, and that was my first track. And then I began going to Spring City, Mountain View Raceway, and it's its own little world. It's a 1/4-mile bull ring, high banked.
Oh, mama.
It's like a small Bristol.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's amazing. It's the best facilities that you'll ever see in East Tennessee when they made it, when they took it over. It's not the old Spring City. They rebuilt it. And man, it was the greatest track around. But it is different in that there's not many 1/4-mile tracks around. You drive it different. Like I race at I-75 in Sweetwater. That's night and day, 2 different tracks. You don't drive it like you. So I struggle at I-75 because I'm always trying to drive like a small bowl. You don't do that on a big track. So it's hurt me. So I started in that car in 2021, and I almost accidentally won a race or 2. I'm telling you, man, that car would just, I don't know what it was. I'd be going and it'd just step out on you. They called me firecracker or something, or bottle rocket or something. I'm telling you, I almost accidentally won once when somebody spin out and I'd find myself at first. I was getting better and better, and then at one curve I'd just blow it and lose the car, and then fishtail and get back in line. Almost won, didn't win. My friend said, "All right, year 2, you need to go to a cool spring car." The Hugheses. They said, "We can help you. We can help you better." So I got an old Monte Carlo metric chassis is what we call it. And that season I ran really well. I ended up getting my first win ever.
Awesome.
Great.
In the Monte Carlo. And then that was called factory stock. Everybody knows what just pure stock, factory stock. And then Mountain View said, "Hey, we're going to we're doing away with factory stock. We're going to street stock." And I didn't want to go to street stock, but they were doing away with it, right? And what's the difference between street stock and factory stock is street stock, it's same tires, but you can use more of the newer equipment. You have jack screws on each corner where you can change the ride heights. You can't do that on a factory stock. A factory stock, they want it to be more like factory. But now on a street stock, you can use the new transmissions, new suspension parts, tubular uppers and lowers, and different rear ends and stuff. It's just a newer style factory stock. And so I got the car that I have now, and I had a good gear in that, and I actually beat the Hugheses one night. But the younger brother was helping me.
Was he blocking for you?
No. He was like he would come to the garage all the time, and he was my setup guy. He always helped me. And you are seeing a smile on his face when I beat his 2 hotshot brothers. For one time in my life.
I love it.
They were over at the end of the race. But y'all listen. I promise you, I'm not making this up. I said, "Lord, I need you. I want to win." I prayed for a solid week. I got on the frequency of the Lord. I was dialed in. I was living right. Even though God, He loves you. He don't care about racing.
Right.
But I'm Lord, Daddy. I said, "Daddy, I need you." I got on. I'm telling you, they to this day will tell you, "Have you been praying again, Scott?" When I do real good. So I'm telling you, I got dialed on the frequency of the Lord. I said, "Lord, I need to get on the pole for this thing.
Yeah.
To beat these guys." I got the pole that night. All right. So then I get in the race. Y'all, I checked out. led every lap, and won that race. And then their brother Lamar, after the race, was sitting over there with a big smile on his face. And them other two, they walked over and were looking at my car, and I'm over there going, "Oh, yeah, this feels good." They're looking at my car. I wasn't supposed to beat them. Of course, they probably said never, ever again. I did win
We
one
won't let
more
that happen
time.
again.
Yeah, hey, I won one more time that season. And I'll tell, and y'all, I'm gonna tell you about winning. Mountain View has the best victory lane. It's a nice background with flags and eagles, and so it's right there by the stands. And this is why, and I promise you, I'm not making this up. This is why I race. No lie. Because when you win, you go to victory lane, and all the people come down and get in victory lane pictures with you, and they give you that big check. And a lot of times it's only $300, which I'll take it. Trust me. When you race, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
Because it's a bad investment. You'll never come out ahead. You might win once. You might come out ahead that weekend, but in the big picture, no way. You're never coming out ahead. Trust me, my wife reminds me of that every day. She's not a fan of racing. She says it's too dirty and it's too loud. And I can't argue with her.
I can't.
But she lets me do it. And she also tells me she's the number one sponsor. I say, yes, ma'am. Anyways.
We all say that.
Right, you got to. Happy wife, happy life. Right?
Yeah.
I heard that. I heard that. I don't know. I'm not married.
It's
So.
true. So I go to Victory Lane, and what means the world to me is, guess who come down for a picture?
Your wife.
No. No. My dad.
Oh, cool.
And my dad, the one who took me, we're in Victory Lane. He's holding the flag. We're in the picture together, holding up, we're number one. That meant the world to me. And the fans come down, and friends and family congratulating you. I don't care about the money. I promise you. It's good. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Lord knows we'll put it right back in the car. But to meet those fans,
Awesome.
and kids are asking for your autograph,
Right.
sign my shirt. I don't even know these people. And they're pulling for you. And you get that big check, and I get to hang it on my wall at the garage. That is awesome. That's what I go for. I promise you.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's good.
I'm
You know.
gonna tell y'all something happened to me in Victory Lane that was the funniest junk ever. I had these boys come down, and they went, "Hey, can we get in a picture with you?" I'm like, yeah, get in here. I've got it on my phone. They'll get in the picture. We'll let them hold the check or and this one boy, he kept looking at me. He was all serious. And I thought, okay, and I love the kids. He goes, "Hey, I got to ask you a question." I thought, well, cool. He's going to ask me a racing question. I'm like, he's looking up to me, like I'm some kind of hero, even though I'm not. But I'm going to ask you a question. I said, yeah, what do you got? He goes, about what time that ice cream truck going to get here? I said, what? Say they had this old timey surfing ice cream truck. Great banana splits. I don't know who they are. They're fantastic. That was his concern. When did they get here?
Priorities,
Here I am
man.
having the moment of my life. He want to know when the ice cream truck.
That's important.
Yeah.
All right, dude, I got you. You got your priorities right. My wife would be on board with that. I love the Victory Lane.
That's cool.
That's good right there.
So we have talked to people in racing and dirt track, and Danielle Lohner was here. And so does it get a little dirty out there? Do people put you in a wall, or they how far does that go? And how did you have to adapt to that when you did start really getting competitive with it? Just give us a sense of that, how that, you don't have to name names, but how does that work kind of track to track? And
All right, so for my class, our class have always been real respectable of each other. You don't just go out there and take a guy out.
Yeah.
That's not going to go over good.
Right.
You don't want your stuff tore up.
That's money.
And we don't want to tear up nobody else's stuff.
Yeah.
You know, my first year, that's a bad thing because you got people that you love, and me and this guy who I love and his family, we had a rivalry born where we kept getting into each other, and it got heated. And I promised to God I wasn't never trying to hit anybody. But on a bull ring, sometimes, y'all, you can't help it.
Yeah.
It's a bull ring. That's why they call it that. And like if you break, it was bad luck too. I look back now and I hate it that we got into each other so much. Because like I said, it did get heated at times. But I don't think we hold any grudges. Like if I would break and my car would just shoot right all of a sudden, he'd be coming by at that time. Bam! And it happened all year long. Some of the fans were cussing me out, flipping me birds. And I'm like, I didn't mean, they loved it. I didn't mean to wreck. I'm sorry. You know, it just happened. But overall, our class is very respectful of each other. And you don't purposely hit anybody.
Is your trailer enclosed or is it open?
My trailer?
Yes.
I started with an open trailer. I bought with that car. I bought with that Camaro a trailer with it because I didn't have it.
Right.
You know? And but now and that's the beauty of an open trailer is so cool because guess what? When you pull in the gas station,
yeah,
all the kids or people want to talk. I'll tell you another funny thing I noticed too. I have an enclosed now, which I love because I get home at Saturday night and I've got church in the morning.
Right.
I get home at 1 or 2 in the morning. I leave that junk in the truck, in the trailer, and I don't even look at it till Monday because the Lord's Day is Sunday. So I've got work to do. I don't touch it. I just don't have time.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what's funny. When I had that open trailer, every time I drive up, pull in, get gas somewhere, they'd say, "Hey, you going to Mountain View up there?" I'm like, yeah, I'm going up there. Me and a buddy of mine hold the track record up there.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, oh, really? See, I always run into somebody who held the track record. I never run into anybody that was like me that struggles and they get fifth all the time. No, apparently every time I pull in, the track record holder's there, I notice. Me and a buddy of mine set a world record up there in that class. I'm like, really? Well, I got fifth once. I mean, I'm like, now I'm pulling away going, how do I keep meeting the greatest? They don't race now. I never see them. You know what I mean? I'm like,
just tell them you hold the track record for fifth. You know,
can I meet somebody that said, I used to race up there, but boy, I sure did suck. No, where they at? I never met them. I always met the track record holder. But you get a lot of conversation when they say that race car.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about an open trailer. But in today's times with the weather and the times you get in, you can't beat the enclosed. That's what I went to.
Yeah. How do you, or have you had the opportunity? I'm sure you have. You mentioned your faith and in the racing, into interaction with other drivers, fans, or whatever. Have you had an opportunity? I mean, you let your light shine just by being who you are. But have you had the opportunity to further that conversation at tracks and talking to different people about your faith in Jesus Christ?
Absolutely. Every time. Well, I'll say this, and maybe this is wrong of me. I'd love to put Jesus saves or on my car, but I'm like, Lord, don't let me embarrass you by my behavior, please. I'm afraid of what inside of me is a Hulk, like the green Hulk.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, I can get stupid mad. And I'm like, I might ought to hold up on that Jesus sticker. Let me tell you what happened one season. So, of course, I'm a singer. They found out. They're like, you want to come sing the national anthem for us? I was like, sure, yeah, I'll do it. So I went up there and sang, and I started singing the national anthem. And we have a track chaplain, and he wasn't able to be there that season. I didn't know he had some surgery. He wasn't going to do it. So we get up there in the tower there, and where they call the race, and they're like, I was like, who's going to pray? And he's like, I I don't have anybody. He's the track chaplain. He's out. And he's like, you want to do it? I'm like, oh, yeah. I mean, I can pray. That's no problem. He said, do you want to be the track chaplain? I'm like, I can. What is that? I can if you want me to.
Amen.
So I became the track chaplain. But trust me, in my mind, I'm going, Lord, don't let me do something stupid. Please, don't get in a fight or act like an idiot.
David in the Bible.
Hey,
he was a soldier.
warrior.
He fought.
Hey, he was a warrior. They wouldn't let him build the temple. You know why? He had too much blood on his hands. I wasn't as tough as that guy. But anyways, I took that. So before every driver's meeting, we'd bow our head and pray.
Right.
Amen.
And I would pray on the way up there. And I wasn't going to give them some vanilla little cliche slogan.
Mm-hmm.
God put some deep stuff on my heart that I shared with them. That might have even been awkward. But, and I'm not bragging on me.
No.
I'm bragging on God.
Right.
I said it, and I'm not afraid to say it. And hadn't got in any fights. So that year, I was just able to spread the gospel and pray and tell everybody if they need anything. And so I don't like I embarrassed the Lord. That year it went good, and then I gave it back to the other fellow the next year, but it went really good. But yeah, if you come over to our pits where the Hugheses are, there's the three brothers and me. They've got tons of kids. So at our trailer, you'll see 20 kids running around, and what you won't see, and I'm not bragging. I'm just saying what you won't see is you won't see any kind of drinking. Any kind of foul language or just acting a fool. Mm-hmm. We just have good, clean family environment at our pits.
That's good.
Amen.
That's what we do.
Amen. That's awesome. Now, some of the videos I have saw, of course, this is different tracks, different alliances or whatever, but I've seen quite a few fights in the stands.
I'm sure.
I don't know if you have a chance to see that, but I've saw some throwdowns in some of the track videos.
Oh yeah, I have too. Sure. Oh yeah.
You know what? I've always thought, like we talked about, a lot of your dirt tracks are struggling, and did any of y'all used to watch wrestling?
Oh yeah,
yes,
wrestling, not wrestling, wrestling.
Right? Yes.
You've got the good guys and the bad guys.
Yeah.
And I loved I was a Hulkamaniac.
I was,
buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, and I was a macho man. That was my guy.
Yes.
I didn't get into the newer ones, but and Flair, that guy could talk.
Yes.
Stuff. I loved it. Dusty Rhodes, all these.
Yes.
And they're just trying to fire up the crowd.
Right.
I wonder sometimes. I thought about it like becoming a character at the dirt track and just going off on the fans and picking at them and getting at them.
Right.
And I thought that if we did stuff like that, would it draw people in where maybe they even came because they hated you?
Yeah.
Because they wanted to see you lose.
Because you see Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch,
right.
the same way.
But I don't like neither one of them, but I respect both of them.
Right.
Because they're both amazing drivers. Matter of fact, they're some of the best out there. Kyle Busch, is.
Oh, yes.
And Denny Hamlin's in NASCAR. You can't take nothing away. That guy gets it done.
He does.
But the only thing about that is I'm afraid that if I came up with this character, picked at them, if they saw me at the gas station, guess what would happen? They'd be trying to whip you or something. Trying to whip that Some people might take it a little bit too far. You know what I mean?
Did you grow up a NASCAR fan? Have a favorite driver?
I started pulling for Dale Earnhardt when he was with Wrangler. That's when I first started watching that yellow and blue.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's when I loved. That was my guy.
Amazing.
And I did like Jeff Gordon. A lot of people gave him a hard time back in the day. I loved him.
Oh yeah.
I loved that NASCAR. I did love NASCAR. I after Dale died, and they kept going in different directions, I kind of got away from it. Do I watch it now? I will turn on a race, and I've seen some really good racing.
Oh yeah,
recently.
It has been good.
It has, and I turned on Atlanta, and I was like, when did they make it like Daytona? Was it not? It was a restrictor plate race. I was like, I love this.
Yeah.
I want to see side by side beating and banging.
I do too.
I don't want to see them spread out a second or two.
Right.
That's horrible.
It is.
And I don't like these stages. I don't like all that stuff. But I do watch it now. I usually like to turn it on after church.
Mm-hmm.
And after I've ate a good meal, get me a good nap, wake up, see who won. That's what I do.
I think there's a lot of people who does that.
I've never done that. I have never.
Never.
Well, there's Dean. He's locked in.
I gotta have my Sunday nap. I've gotta have it.
He's not old enough yet. He'll figure that out later. He's got to have that nap.
I was being sarcastic here.
Oh, I know. But yeah, it's cool, and hopefully
Right.
we went into the when we started the show, we were 4, 5, 6 races in. What we really did this whole year was, and soon to be last year, was really evaluate where they at. And
Sure.
I was pleasantly surprised that every week was competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed as though they're really trying to get back to the fans. There's still some work to do. The playoff system,
Yes.
I think there's work to do. But the racing was good. They've got a lot of talent. But it's going to take a long time. Sponsors are starting to come back in, but money's still tight. But going to that, I mean, like I said, you go to a dirt track, it's going to be cheaper because you can get into a lot of these. I mean, I don't know what the cost is at different tracks, but it certainly is going to be cheaper than going to a NASCAR
You know what
race.
the cost is to get in to watch our race? $10. You
Can't beat
can't go to the movies for
No,
that.
you can't.
Right.
You can't. No.
$10. It is good. That's a good price. And I'm going to tell you, our concession stand food, they took a lot of pride in it. It's really good food.
Yeah.
So it was a good, like at Mountain View, there was no drinking allowed and stuff.
Good.
He kept it a good, clean environment. You could go there. Of course, if you got there early, you might get fried in the sun. Sometimes you can sit in them bleachers it'd be rough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some people waited till it cooled off, but it's a good, clean
Right.
place to come watch race.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Do you have sponsors on your car?
I do. And when I first started out, I was like, I don't know anything about this sponsorship stuff, and I don't know what to do. So I was like, wait a minute. It's like the Lord was dealing with me. It's like, we got some people in the church have businesses. Okay, Lord. Well, why don't you just throw it out there? And I was like, really? Oh, okay. I mean, I'll try. So basically, I did that, and I've got sponsors through some people I went to church with. And for this area, I'd like to share, if that's all
Sure,
right.
go right ahead.
Kraus,
That's why I'm asking.
it's Kraus Automotive in Saudi Daisy. Just moved to a new building off 27 there. He's always been really good to me. I appreciate him. He's always, hey, yeah, I'll support you. It's on the car. Kraus Automotive. They do a lot of auto repair and diesel and customization. Please check them out. If you're close to Saudi Daisy area or anywhere close, Kraus Automotive. We have Brandon Heating and Air that goes to my church.
Okay.
He's such a great guy, his whole family. And they do heating and air. They take care. All I hear is good reviews. And so check them out. My dad has sponsored the car First Choice Storage in Sale Creek. It's an RV and boat storage place. And now he has many warehouses. That's his business. It's my dad.
Which is very popular today. People love to,
Yeah.
they don't have to worry about finding a place at home that's there, protected, and we have one over here. So that has become a big thing in the last few years.
It's doing really well. He's got a great camera system that's right up on 27 before you go in the industrial park in Sale Creek. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful facility. It's done up right. Great location. So if you need to store anything, go see him. He's just going to keep growing that thing. My dad's an excellent businessman, and he's retired, but he just can't sit still. He always has to be into something.
Yeah.
So he started this, and it's doing well. I have Xander's restaurant on Dayton Mountain Highway 30.
I've heard of them. I don't know if I've been there, but I've heard of
It's
them.
a new
I have
place. It's my friend that I work with. I work at Sequoia Nuclear Plant, and it's his restaurant he opened up. And I asked him, "Hey, would you be willing to?" And he said, "Yeah." So he put Xanders on the car. So they're doing well, and just I want to expose them. I'm just overwhelmed that anybody would even take interest in me, and I so appreciate it.
Amen.
Right.
So,
Amen.
Let's see here. I got Renegade Trucking, who's a friend of mine, but he's going to be doing a restaurant in Dayton called Renegades. It's going to be in a log cabin right there before the cemetery. It's coming. He's working on getting it going. Let's see.
We'll have to go up there and check his places
I will
out.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, good folks.
Do you run Hoosier tires or?
Well, no, I try not to. But the Ice Bowl, I run American Racers.
Mm-hmm.
But the Ice Bowl is you required to run Hoosiers. There's no, or you're not racing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I have a horrible story on that as well.
Let's hear it.
So I went to the Ice Bowl, which I'm leaving for Thursday, it's called Talladega Short Track, across from the big Talladega Motor Speedway,
Mm-hmm.
the dirt track. Well, the first year I went down there, I was doing really good in my factory stock, and something went wrong. I didn't make it in. You have to race your way in the feature. Say 63 cars show up in an event. They're only taking 24 or 26 in the main feature. You got to make it. Well, I didn't make it that year. I went back in my car that I have now, and I didn't know all the rules. Well, they make you put H500 Hoosier tires on. So I had 4 of them on, right? And so they take you through tech and they paint mark each tire. And what they're doing, I thought they were marking that you had Hoosier tires on. Right. It was good to go. So I get into my heat race, and I'm starting almost last. You've got to finish in the top 4 to transfer to the A main, the top race, where the big money's at. So my car, I put on a little used tire that was in my buddy's trailer. It wasn't nothing special. I put it on the back. In racing, you run a little one on the left rear and a bigger one on the right rear, like a red Solo Cup. If you was to roll it on that table, what would it do? See what I'm saying?
Turn it around.
Stagger is what we're calling it. Okay. So I put this little tire on the left rear. All right. And I just posted the video. Check it out on YouTube. It's up to almost 2,000 views right now. That was 2 years ago. On the last lap, I had to get to 4th, and I'm running toward the back. And here I am again. I start praying again. I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I said, Lord, I need a caution. Sometimes I got a direct line, y'all. Dude, these guys wrecked each other with 1 lap to go, and I went, a caution with 1 lap to go, and I'm not going to make it. There's my buddy Lamar. I go drive around on the fence. He's on the fence going, go high, go high. I said, I'm not going to make this. I said, all right, I'm going to put her up there. And if it holds, it holds. If it don't, I'm going to smack that wall. It's checkers or wreckers, baby. So I said, all right. We come off that restart, and it's on the video. I step out high. We go in that first curve. And I sling it up there high. It holds.
Oh, God.
And I go, I know my face went. I went, it's going to hold. And I shot off that daggum high side and passed 2 or 3 cars and went from dead last to the transfer spot.
Oh,
and got
great.
to 4th. And the announcer's going, it's good, Smith from Sunny Days. He drives to the transfer spot on the last lap. I made it, y'all. And I was shouting and praising. I went from dead last to 4th and made the big show. I pull into the tech area. They're going to check your weight. He gives me thumbs up. I weigh enough. I pull up to the next checkpoint, and the guy goes, where's that painted tire on the left rear? I said, oh, it's in the trailer. He goes,
Oh,
I got disqualified.
Oh no.
So what you had to do was keep those tires on. They lock you in on those tires. I didn't know.
Oh
I
God.
got disqualified. Raced my way in on TV.
Wow.
Everybody's congratulating me. Going wild. I got disqualified.
Oh God.
And then last year, got ready to run my heat race. Everybody done took off. And my car wouldn't start. The battery was dead. I missed the heat race. Had to start another B main, dead last. Had to get to 4th again from 10th. Couldn't do it. I got it, I wasn't 10th. I might have been 13th. I got to 7th. You only got 10 laps. I didn't make it. I've been cursed every year. It's always been something. And then guess what last year? About the tire thing. They did away with it. Didn't even check it. I said, oh my gosh.
yeah.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, I didn't even check.
Wow.
So, man, I'm telling you, I'm going there Thursday, prayed up. I got me a brand new battery, 16 volts instead of 12. I'm going to make that race, Lord willing.
Amen.
I'm going to try.
You need a rabbit's foot. You need a 4D cover. You need everything.
I washed my wife did. I washed my race suit. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it washed all the bad stuff out. And I got a new helmet. I'm done like that. Like this new helmet. Yeah, that's going to do it.
Did how many races do you do a season typically?
Man, used to we'd race every weekend. Mountain View went to every other weekend this year, and y'all, we got ate up by rain. We went through a very earlier in the year. We were getting rained out every weekend, and it was horrible. But between there and I-75, we was racing about every weekend.
Do you ever race the 1 over 100?
No, I don't ever. No, I stay mostly around here. I go to this ice bowl. I go to Smoky Mountain. We went up there last year to that world. You mentioned it earlier. The World of Outlaw series comes in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I hadn't even got the wrap on my car yet. I had duct tape numbers on my car, 3W and duct tape. And I never been to Smoky Mountain. Okay. And all my hot shot buddies were there, and this is what was great, y'all. The first time I ever been there. We go out there and hot lap. We qualify. And we come back in. We hot lapped at first, and the tech guy says, man, you don't weigh enough. You're going to have to put weight on. So we were scrambling to put bolt weight on the car. Because you can't be below it. You can be anything above it, but you're below it, you're in trouble. So we bolted weight on the car. Go back out there for qualifying. I pull back off the track, and I go through tech, and the guy says, pull up there. I want to talk to you for a second. I said, uh-oh, what happened? I pull up, and he's going over the car really good all of a sudden. Then he comes back over there, and he pats me on the shoulder and gives me a thumbs up, and I drive off. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, nothing happened. I'm driving back through the pits. People's going. I'm going, hey. I don't know. And then we get to my pit area. Another guy comes running out and high-fiving me and stuff. I'm kind of getting weirded out at this point. And then I get to where my guys are, and I turn around, they're going. I'm like, what? What? They're like, dude, you're on the pole.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Oh, God.
there was another 3-car. I thought, you talking about that other 3-car, right? No. I had got the pole first time ever.
Wow. There you go.
I was tickled. Y'all, I was on cloud 9.
I bet you were.
And I ended up falling. I raced 2 really good racers there. They got by me, and I was a little nervous starting on the pole. I got 3rd that night, but man, the brothers were like, man, good job, Scott.
Awesome.
Good.
That was so cool. But I love that track.
Do you sell merchandise for the team? Do you have anything, hats or shirts?
You
or
know
anything?
what? I'm going to. Everybody's always asking me about shirts and hats, and I said, you know what? If I win another race, I'm going to do shirts and hats. So it might be a while, but I swear I'm going to do shirts.
We're going to pray you to a win this year.
Please, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, people. There's 2 different type of racers out there, and a lot of people may not agree. I don't know, just my opinion. I see guys that show up, y'all, and I have a lot of respect for them because I know this might be a shocker to y'all, but the more money you have, the faster you are.
Yeah.
The better stuff. I know that's unheard of, right?
No, it is. It is.
You know, that equipment, y'all, racing is not like the movies.
Oh, no.
You can put Dale Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon in a piece of junk car.
Yeah.
He will not pass nobody.
Right.
He'll come in dead last.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you don't have, you got to have some skill.
Yeah.
But you got to have the car.
Yeah.
And so that's what it takes. You got to have the stuff. I forget where I was going with this.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah. You got to have both, but it's you got to put into it, and it's out of control on what it. But I know what I was going to say. I'm not satisfied. I see guys, y'all, that are blue collar racers. They're there every week, and they will never win. They'll never come close. But they are there because you know a lot about it's the camaraderie, the fellowship with the racers, and they just love it. And I truly admire that. They'll never win, y'all. But I love the fact they have a passion for it and they support the tracks.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And then there's guys like me, I'm going to be honest with you. I have to win. I'm not out there to ride around for fun. I do have fun, but I have more fun when I get a win. And I'm not saying I got to win every one of them, but every now and then I need a win. That's just the way I am. I'm competitive. Yeah. I've got to have a win. And right now, this past year, listen, y'all, I've been begging the Lord again. I couldn't find that frequency this year. I must not be living right. Or he's teaching me something. He's teaching me a lot. Y'all, one race this year was supposed to be the one. And it was a 20-lap feature. And it's on video. And everybody was trying to warn me. And on the final lap, I had led and dominated the whole thing. I led 19 3/4, and I didn't know one of the Hughes boys had got to me. And I was preparing, coming out of turn 4, my victory speech. And I was thinking, I'm going to have to back the car in on the pretty side. I'm going to do this and that. And on the final turn, he appeared. And he beat me by 2 foot at the line.
Oh, God.
And he called hate over. People didn't, because they win all the time. See, the good-hearted Hughes boy who helps me, he would have let me win. Not the other two. They
taking you out.
Each other or their own dad or grandma. They've done it to win. Not the good-hearted Hughes boy. I'd have let you go.
It sounds like a gang or something. The Hughes boys that come into town, you know.
Everybody knows them. And they're good. They're the standard, but they're also like my brothers. You know what I mean? So I love them. But I led 19 3/4. Never come that close again.
That's
he already told me. He said, Scott, on that last curve, always go low. The one that beat me.
Yeah.
And he's helping me. He said, that way nobody can get around you high. I said, well, if I had known you was there, they're like, you didn't hear me or see me. I never heard him. He was running me down the whole race. I never heard or saw him until that final tear come out of my eye. I went, no! I said, no! But you know what, y'all? And I talked about it on my YouTube channel. I had had a great week in the Lord. And people say, are you mad? Are you hurt? I took that like a champ because only by God's grace and help, I handled it. I was like, well, hey, I almost had it. And that's honestly, I had a peace about it, and I can't explain it. You know how it is. He helped me navigate that because I would have been tore up.
Yeah.
I would have been. I needed
the Hulk would have came out, you know.
Yeah, I kept him in check. But and he said, "Are you mad at me?" Or I said, "No. You know, I know how they are. You win. He said, you wouldn't want nobody giving it to you. No. That's just the way they are. You don't give nobody a race.
Amen.
You've got to beat them.
Couple of last questions before we're out of time. Have you ever been hurt? Have you had a race where you went, oh, that's going to leave a mark? That hurt.
This year, I took some bad hits. Probably the worst I've ever had. One of them was not my fault. Guy had some issues and crammed me, and I thought that was the worst one. And then on my YouTube channel, you can go back and see. I got into the slick mud, and I just nailed the wall. But to be honest with you, especially at Mount View, it's so small. I really believe in our safety program. It's like that. If you have a good cage, that's where you got to have a good cage built around you, and you wear the harnesses. And as long as you wear all the gear, it's very safe. And you know, I thought I'd be real bad sore the next day. I really wasn't. So I've never had anything bad happen. And honestly, I just put that in the Lord's hands. Not that I'm trying to tempt in any situation, but I just trust in the Lord, and He's took care of me.
Amen. Amen. Is your children interested in it at all, or are they that's just something Dad does? You know, or do they like it?
My son, the little one, he's 11. He'll probably be racing.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes with me every time. Actually, he's my video guy for my YouTube channel.
Cool.
I believe he'll end up in it. And of course, the Hughes' kids, they'll probably all be into it. So,
yeah.
And we're bringing up another generation.
It'll be that same fight. Then we'll have the good. Yeah. You'll have the good-hearted Hughes kids and the ones that ain't gonna let you win.
Ones.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. We'll have to get them on too. We'll have to talk to the Hughes boys. Get their story.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, we could go all night. We love this. Thank you so much, Scott. I hope you'll come back and be with us. And you're welcome anytime. I mean, we just want to partner with the drivers and highlight these tracks. We're going to go to them. And man, $10, man. I mean, you can't beat that.
No, you can't.
And I'm like that. I'm a thrifty kind of guy. That sounds like right up my alley.
Me too.
Like going, but we will get your address for your YouTube up, and we'll get some. We'll be highlighting your story as we go along. And anything you ever want to send us or anything, updates or anything like, feel free. We'll make sure that gets up on the racing show. And folks, we are going to close this. We're going to come back with sports in a few minutes. We'll say goodbye to our guests and everything. And thanks for watching. This is
Dave. One thing.
Oh, we better show the vault.
Dean's
show the vault. Don't let me forget Dean's vault, because he mentioned it earlier. Show them what you brought into the studio.
Jeff Gordon's car.
Jeff Gordon's car. There you go, Watchman. You know, every week we bring Dean's vault. He's got this vault of stuff. It's like Fort Knox, except this Fort Knox has stuff in it. I don't know about the other one, but in Dean's vault there is a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and he's been bringing some of it out and showing it to us. And so, how long have you had that?
Oh, I had it for about 15 years or so.
Oh, it's pretty heavy too. It's not cheap.
It is.
I mean, you know, do you remember where you got it?
I think I can't remember. Maybe yard sale. Maybe I don't know.
Well, that's a pretty good deal if you got a yard sale and everything. That's pretty cool. All right. Hey, thanks for watching, folks. Give us a like, follow, share. We're going to be having another driver zone, and we hope to have a round table of drivers one day. And just talk stories. You know, we might have the Hughes boy in here talking about that. What it felt like to come around and win by 2 feet.
They're used to it.
But we appreciate your support. We're having a ball. We hope you are as well. Share the video out, you know, whatever platform you're on, share it out, share his story. It's not for us, share his story, and get down to a local dirt track and send us videos and let us know, you know, what you saw and everything. If it is that fight in the stands, you know, as long as it's, you know, not real dirty, we might air that, you know. So, but we appreciate you. Thank you. We'll go out with some music, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with sports. We got to talk about football and all that good stuff.
He's a Tennessee fan.
Thank you, Mom. He's a Tennessee fan? All right. Well, we might have another celebrity picker here for the next season. We're going to have a panel where we pick all the games. And so we need folks. It would be fun to have. We'd like to get about 10 folks that would do that. So we'll have to talk about that. But we'll be right back. Thank you, Mom. She said, great show.
No, thanks, Mom.
And Mom, I bet Mom knows where you got that.
Yeah.
She probably remembers where that came from. and she knows what it's like to go to a dirt track.
Yeah, she does.
In her bell bottoms, probably.
Yes.
You know, she knows what that's
I bet
like.
she does. Before I was born.
We'll see y'all in just a minute. Take care.
Dave and Dean roar each week, spin the wheels, engines speak, tracks of fire, dust and smoke, southern skies, the throttles choke, fast and fierce, racing souls, tearing through the endless cold, twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every laugh a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern fried racing breed. Southern fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern